I wish it were possible for you to be able to smell the video that you're seeing. Smell, get the scent of what you see behind me, which are honeysuckle vines. When I grew up in Belmore back in the 1960s, our yard was full of these beautiful flowers at this time of the year. And I remember my aunt, who had moved to Melville to a new development, trying to transplant them out to her property. And so a number of times they tried to dig these things up by the roots, and I remember a whole bucket full of them going out there. They put them up into their chagrin. Down they came after a few days, dried up and unable to transplant. I tried them myself a number of years ago to try to transplant them, and finally I decided I'd speak to someone that had knowledge about it. So I spoke to a horticulturist at the local nursery, and she said to me, you can't transplant these. They have to be cut from the vine, then placed in water so they'll root. And she said, if you cut a few pieces off of a vine, and I said, well, there's some growing across the street from us. She says, cut a few pieces off, place them in water, and then in a few weeks you'll see roots begin to form, and then take those shoots and place them in a pot and keep it well watered, and you'll be able to transplant them in a few months and you'll have vines. Well, we did that, and then decided to keep them in over the winter, and I remember the vines growing all over the kitchen floor, and finally got them outside, and today we've got a tremendous amount of honeysuckle. It's been commented on as people have been in the backyard today. I'm reminded about that, and I was explaining that to a friend of mine who was here in the yard this afternoon, how that all took place. There's a right way and there's a wrong way to get honeysuckle to grow in your yard. There's a way that you can do it and the vines will shrivel up and you won't get anything. There's another way you can do it. Takes a little bit of patience, but you can experience the beautiful fragrance. And as we were sitting here today, we had a hummingbird moth come and light on the vine for quite a while, getting nectar out of the flowers. Life is like the vine behind me. There's a right way and the wrong way to produce fruit in your life. The fragrance of God, the fragrance of Christ Jesus, only comes when we follow Him. If we try to produce fruit on our own, we'll fail. It'll shrivel up, it'll die. But if we abide in Him, and His Word abides in us, we will produce much fruit. And so today, as you think about your life, you know, it's a good thing once in a while. I heard Pastor Chuck Smith say this, and I'm borrowing from him quite a while ago. He goes, go through the 1 Corinthians 13, and where it says love, insert your name, and see how far down the list you can get. I have taken that a step further, and I've gone to the fruit of the Spirit in Galatians chapter 5, and I've read through the various fruit there of love, joy, peace, and done it in a self-examinatory way. Lord, how are these things manifesting in my life? Am I a man of joy? Am I a man of peace? Is there kindness coming out of my life? How much faithfulness am I experiencing and demonstrating? And it's good to go to those two lists. They're there for us to look at our own hearts and see how we're doing in these things, and then to seek to grow in them by feeding ourselves the Word of God and praying and being in groups of Christians on a regular basis from week to week, and even several times a week. These are all helpful in our spiritual growth. May God bless you today. These are some thoughts from the garden. May the fruit of His Spirit manifest itself in such abundance in your life that people will ask about the source of it. God bless you.